Welcome to the Geneseo Central School 96th Annual Commencement Ceremony. Throughout this ceremony, we will celebrate the many accomplishments of the class of 2022. First, a few housekeeping items. Please notice the exits in the front and back of the auditorium. At this time, I also ask that you silence your cell phones so as not to interrupt the ceremony. I want to thank Mr. Salutatorian, Mr. Sholin, Mrs. Hammond, Mrs. Mackey, and Graduation Planning Committee for all their hard work to bring this ceremony together. To the class of 2022, you made it. Your journey to high school was interrupted by a shutdown of school in your sophomore year, a hybrid schedule in your junior year, and finally in your senior year, a more normal year. I watched as you navigated these challenges. I saw you rise above each obstacle with a positive attitude. As you prepare for your next step, whether it's starting your career, attending college, joining the military, or taking time to make that decision, continue as you have at Geneseo Central School. Be honest, have integrity, be kind, and remember, treating people right will always do you well. Congratulations, class of 2022. I would like to introduce the Board of Education President, David Dwyer.
Good morning. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Education, we welcome you. We welcome the class of 2022, parents and guests, as well as faculty and staff who are attending today's exercises. Today we celebrate a first. You are the first class to be graduating from the Robert E. McCarthy Auditorium. As many of you know, Mr. McCarthy was the former superintendent here and was one of the finest gentlemen I ever knew. I had the pleasure of working for Mr. McCarthy. He would be awfully proud of all of you, and he would be very pleased that we're having this ceremony here in this room. As Mrs. Flowers mentioned, you've been through a lot, including an extended period of time doing remote learning, something the board and I hope never happens again. I'm so pleased we returned to a fairly normal operation this year. You were able to participate in sports, fine arts productions, the prom, the senior trip, and of course the bash. And I have to ask, did Top Sing behave himself last night? Our faculty, administration, and support staff have worked tirelessly to provide you with a good education and hopefully a pleasant experience. I hope you take away many great memories from your time here. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and we hope you come back and see us. Good luck and have a great summer. Thank you very much.
friends, family, classmates, teachers, and administration. I'd like to welcome you all to our graduation and thank you all for being here. It is my honor to be standing here as the salutatorian of the class of 2022. Honestly, standing up here in front of so many people is not an easy thing for me to do. And if you know me, I'm usually that quiet kid sitting at the back of the classroom. I have gathered the courage to stand up here today because I have an important reminder for myself and my fellow classmates. Don't forget the ones who have helped you get to where you are today. We have very special people in our lives who have supported us, starting with our parents, families, loved ones, teachers, administrators, coaches, and friends. These are the people who have helped us adapt to this community and shape our identity. For me, it started at home with my parents. Their tireless devotion to me, their eldest daughter, manifested itself in ways far beyond providing a roof over my head or food on my plate. Without their encouragement for me to excel and constructive criticism whenever I faltered, I would not have developed into the young woman you see standing before you today. But theirs was not the only effort that molded me. My friends provided me with new perspectives to better understand the world. Muhammad Ali once said, "If you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything." Well, I've learned that friends are those who are there when you need them, and I'll be cherishing the bonds I've made here at GCS for the rest of my life. We may be scattered across various cities and states, but we will always have that touch of unity within us. We will always be proud to call ourselves Geneseo alumni. All our lives, we've heard about other people changing the world. Take history class, for example, where we learned about iconic figures such as Lincoln and Martin Luther King Jr. That's all in the past now. It is our turn to accept the torch of change and instigate our own change within this world. With the responsibility of education comes great power, and we must take it upon ourselves to assume our hard-earned position. Education is an essential aspect of human development. Education is a means of achieving a world of peace, justice, freedom, and equality for all. We all have the potential to accomplish great things with the education that we have received at GCS. Thank you to our teachers who have provided us with this necessary education. Thank you for sharing your time and knowledge with us. Yes, we know it was your job, but what you did for us went beyond your job description. You allowed us to come to your classroom after school for extra help when you could have gone home to spend time with your family. You demanded excellence from us, whether we wanted to give it or not. You set the bar high and challenged us to live up to it. I've grown here at Geneseo High School more than I ever thought was possible. Now that I know I can, I will never stop growing as a person. And as we move on to the next stage in our lives, I challenge all of you present to do the same, to keep growing and see just how far life can take you. Finally, to the class of 2022, don't forget those who supported and shaped your identity. I hope everything goes well, and I hope that you succeed beyond all your expectations in life. Thank you.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but our show, the class of 2022, has finally ended. After 13 seasons on the air, this hit series has finally reached its grand finale. A bittersweet moment filled with tears, laughter, and pure joy. But this show of ours deserves nothing less than a proper recap before we take our final bow. So rewind to season 1, episode 1 aired in September of 2009. Back when our problems consisted of getting to the swing spurs or trivial arguments based on show and tell. When our greatest accomplishment would be making it to the 5th grade in our 6th season. After that season finale, we were nowhere near fleshed out or complete, but it was obvious we would find success going forward. Skip ahead to middle school, which itself became a stepping stone to something new. The highlights included field trips, more independence, and new clubs to explore. And those 3 seasons gave us challenges we have never dealt with, from strange lunch times to having to write an essay in one night. One thing is certain, we started to grow up. Then came the final stretch. Our arcs would finally come to an end once in high school. Our high school experiences probably shaped us more than any other grade. We dealt with the global pandemic and hybrid classes. We got used to emoting with our eyes rather than our mouths. I think this helped us grow up quicker than expected. Those challenges may have been difficult, but they were entertaining. In fact, looking back, this class is entertaining enough to be featured on any streaming service or channel. There has never been a dull moment when being at GCS with these amazing people. I think back to pep rallies we never won, random outbursts of singing, countless running gags, and absolutely no shame in being ourselves. We have never been ashamed of our quirks or interests. We flaunt them more than anything. Though maybe our character designs have changed and our development has made us more mature, it's clear to me that this is still the same captivating group of kids that started here 13 years ago. So after all those seasons, we have seen it all. We've seen countless people leave our show early, new additions that have become fan favorites. There have been countless guest stars that have taught us for shorter portions of time or consistent faces that have to deal with our overzealous personalities. I'm sad that the finale has finally come along, but it's absolutely Emmy-worthy show. But I know that it's time we all get our own spin-offs and continue to be the same entertaining people we've always been. All things, especially TV shows, come to an end. However, now we get to embark on our spin-offs, our unique plot lines we have yet to discover, filled with characters we have yet to meet. Though we may guest star in each other's lives before, it's clear it's time to spread our fun and humor to the world. All I know is I can't wait to watch and see what all your shows become. The class of 2022 has developed and cemented your characters. Now it's time to see what they can do on their own.
To begin, I would like to thank the teachers, staff, parents, and friends for helping me overcome the obstacles of high school. You all really helped me out, and I will always be grateful for this and never forget it. High school, I'll be thankful for my experiences here. So I went to Rochester School for the Deaf for almost my entire career, until I decided to transfer here to Geneseo. I remember coming here my freshman year. Boy, I was overwhelmed. There were new faces, harder classes, and I was one of very few deaf people here. I thought that I wasn't going to fit in at all. I was new, and I didn't know anyone. Until I got to my first gym class, that is. We were playing croquet. And my ball hit right next to Luke's. And in croquet, when somebody hits your ball, you have 2 options. You can either get 2 hits for yourself to get closer to the goal, or you can hit the other person's ball as far away as you can. And people in the class were screaming at me to hit Luke's ball away. But you know what Luke did? He stood right in front of the interpreter, so I couldn't see what she was signing. And that moment made me realize something, that people didn't see me as any different from them. You see, this is the thing that all of us are going to be going through. Stepping foot into a new setting and having to find your place, find how you fit in. And I'm going to have to go through all of this again at RIT. And to some extent, so are each of you. Some of us are going to colleges and universities, and others are heading straight to the workforce. We will all be the new kid. We're not going to know anybody, except for a few familiar faces. But take it from me, It won't be that bad. My advice is just be yourself and you will fit in no problem. It worked for me, and before you know it, it will work for you. Thank you.
I've often envisioned myself here at graduation. I wondered what it would feel like to wear this gown and stand in front of all of us. I considered how I would reflect upon my time in Geneseo. And I often found myself focusing on the idea of roots. And when we walk out of these auditorium doors today, when we head off to college or the workforce, will we still have connections to Geneseo? Will our roots forever anchor us to this place? And what happens when the town changes and the people we love leave? What are roots exactly anyway? I do not believe that they can be summed up in just a few words, but how do I describe them? Are they the buildings or the people or something else entirely? My roots cannot be in the town, for that is already changing. The smaller businesses that I thought were eternal are closing, and many will be replaced by chains. Things that have been burned down are rebuilt. Our bear fountain, the symbol of our town, has been hit by multiple cars, vans, trucks, and probably a bike or two. If it's not the physical buildings, then are my roots to the people? Maybe. But what if they leave Geneseo? Some of us are crossing the state or even the country to attend college or start new jobs. Others of us are staying in Geneseo, but are also beginning new chapters. So, if my roots into this town are contained in my friends, what happens when they leave? Can I even place my roots in people who will grow and depart? All I know is I'm certain that my roots to them will follow them across borders and oceans, but after that, nothing is affixing me to this town. Yet it is the town that raised me. I've skinned my knees on its sidewalks, belted musicals in the embrace of its cold night, laughed with friends at dinner or lunch or coffee, and browsed the stores on Main Street until I could tell you each store's entire style. My roots in Geneseo are the multitudes of Emilys that have pointed at books in store shop windows, eaten ice cream during the sunset, celebrated the end of midterms with their friends, cried at one of the cafes, and were hunted by mosquitoes every summer night. The hazy images of her will forever walk through the town. Her laughs, cries, and off-pitch singing will dance upon the spring breezes, and the sidewalks will always carry her footsteps. My roots in this town are made of joy, hurt, growth, curiosity, and talks of big plans. They're made of steel, and they are woven through every inch of my being. I'm inscribed in the walls of Geneseo, and it is inscribed in me. I will always have a place in my town, as will the town have a place in my heart. I guess this is all to say that we may be leaving Geneseo, or that this town may change beyond our recognition. But this will always be the school from which we graduated. Whether you're like me and you've been here for over a decade, or you just moved to Geneseo this year, or if you're somewhere in between, this town and school are a part of your roots. This school, with its cows on the football field, donut Fridays, and the occasionally violent game of musical chairs during pep rallies. I do not know what the future holds, or where I will end up after my next 4 years, but I know that some parts of Geneseo and GCS will always be a part of me, and I believe that to be true for all of us. Our memories of GCS are indelible. This is where our roots are found. So even though our next chapter is beginning soon, we can feel comfort in knowing that we will always have our roots back in this school, this town, and each other. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 20.
So for years, people have been telling me to enjoy my fleeting time in high school because it will be whisked away before I know it. I did not believe them at first, since every school week lasted a lifetime for teenage me. However, now that I've reached the end, it really has flashed by in the blink of an eye. And I failed to follow the advice given by almost every adult I encounter. The trouble is, how do you truly enjoy high school, or any time in your life, when you're currently going through it? How do you rebuke the phrase that you never know you're in the good old days till they're gone? It is difficult because most people forget to pause the steamroller of your life just for a second to discover the joys already prevalent. Most of my high school years were spent wondering what life would be like after I graduated.
Which college would I attend? Where would I work? Would I have a family? While these questions are worth pondering occasionally, it's easy to lose yourself in imagining your far-off future and forget to live in the present. Constantly striving to meet goals will ultimately leave you unsatisfied because you end up so focused on whatever you idealize that you never stop to smell the flowers along the way. Now, I'm not condoning not making goals, but just make sure that they never become the center of your life. I will admit, my high school experience often captured me in a spinning hamster wheel of homework, studying, tests, and repeat. I routinely fell into the rabbit hole that many adults try to steer me around, focused on achieving the best grades to secure a favorable future for myself. I ignored the flowers littering the path leading towards graduation, but thankfully I caught the whiff of a strong, cheesy-smelling flower off to my left. I had found a rope, or rather a strand of cheese, to pull me out of my tunnel vision. Yes, it was the cheese that saved me, a part of our school cafeteria's long-standing tradition. As many of you know, Geneseo Central School serves pizza every Thursday to students for lunch. And if COVID gave us any gifts, it was the gift of 2 pizza days a week during our I actually did not discover this delicious tradition until 11th grade due to years of packing my own lunches. But when I did, oh boy, did life become so much better. During particularly taxing school weeks, I found myself struggling through hours of homework in school with very little breaks. It was hard to spot flowers when you never had the time, but thankfully lunch on Thursdays gave me a much-needed break. Previously, my lunch periods were filled with extra studying or last-minute homework completion, but I actually started to appreciate the free pizza provided to us students. I enjoyed the cheesy, gooey, gorgeous slices of goodness that were granted once a week. It was during these 30-minute time slots that I realized my brain needed little breaks here and there to continue functioning, and little joys such as free pizza were effective. I started searching for these flowers to punctuate tough weeks and found that they were everywhere. Little joys like making a green light when you're late to work or having particularly great coffee from Dunkin' in the morning are all over the place. It's your mindset which needs to change. There will always be stressors occurring in your life or rough times that feel unending. It's just the reality of life. But if you change your outlook on the world and take the time to stop and smell the flowers, you will start to appreciate every small joy you encounter. Life rushes by so fast, and high school was gone before I knew it. But I have discovered the solution to living in the present and enjoying your own good old days. We all just need to stop and smell the flowers every once in a while and realize that happiness, true happiness, is found in the little joyous moments in life. It is found in a slice of pizza. Thank you.
In order to honor all our graduates, please hold your applause until the conclusion of these graduates' introduction. 2022 graduate, Emily Shermay Sullivan. Emily. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Emily is a child of Mark Sullivan and May Schwa Short Sweet. Musician, artist, polyglot. These are just some of the words that come to mind when I think of Emily. Emily is a hard-working, dedicated student that has been involved in drama club, orchestra, brainstormers, NHS, do-gooders, varsity track, as well as serving as the class president. Leadership is a defining trait that Emily embodies, as she represented GCS at the Holy Leadership Conference and was an emerging world leader through the University of Chicago. Emily is also a world traveler, earning the most likely to travel the world title from her peers. She has enriched the classes that she has taken by bringing in first-hand experiences with Chinese culture and history, and helping me by Chinese pronunciations today and in the oral district. Emily is gifted in arts and writing, earning the gold key for drawing and humor writing at Scholastic Art and Writing, and the silver key for fiction. I have been so lucky to know and work with Emily, teaching her in AP World and PIC, seeing her make the world a better place as we go. and helping her plan fantastic experiences as the senior class president. Emily, I will miss you terribly next year, but I'm so proud of all that you have achieved. I know that you will continue to light the world on fire next year at Tufts University. Congratulations.
Graduate Olivia Maria Gordon. Olivia is a child of Tamara McClellan and Benjamin Gordon. Throughout her Geneseo experience, Olivia has pursued her goal of becoming a cosmetologist by actively participating in the BOCES certification program and seeking opportunities to enhance her skills. While completing her last year of high school, Olivia volunteered her time at an assisted living facility to provide haircuts for those in the community and utilize her personable character to positively connect with her clients. Additionally, Olivia received certifications in COVID safety, world of texture, barbicide, and New York State domestic violence as a member of National Technical Honor Society. Her dedication to supporting and contributing to the success and happiness of others is a noteworthy attribute to possess. Olivia's perceptive intellect emanated from her ability to reflect upon her experiences, interactions, and strengths. I truly have enjoyed witnessing her growth this past year and the compassionate aura she radiated to those in her vicinity. Olivia has accepted a position at Creative Creations in Dansville, and I know she will be successful throughout her personal endeavors. Congratulations, Olivia.
2022 graduate, Kenneth Alexander Adams Press. Alex is the child of Denise Adams and Edwin Press. Quiet, dedicated, and hardworking are a few words that come to mind when describing Alex. Gamer would be another one, as he was recognized by his peers as the biggest gamer in the seniors played this. He has been a member of the GCS football and track teams. Along with track and football, his passions include art, hiking, camping, fishing, and motocross. He is dedicated to academic success as well as athletic success, achieving high honor roll during his senior year of high school. His biggest success has been found in BOCES, where he was recognized as Student of the Month and is a member of the National Technical Honor Society. Alex also has the ability to juggle school, sports, and part-time work in J&G Auto Works, where he will continue to build his skills in the auto-related field with the goal of owning his own shop in the future. The hard work and dedication you have put into school will continue to bring you success in all that you put your mind to. Congratulations.
'22 graduate, Winfield Jason Jarvis.
Winfield, woo, let's go!
Winfield is a child of Christina and Jason Jarvis. Throughout his high school experience at Geneseo, Win has been a venerated member in the athletic program and drama productions. During competitions and events, he could be seen at the line of scrimmage as a lineman on the football team or in the ring preparing a shot put and discus throw on the track and field team. Win is also an essential aspect of each school play and musical by ensuring successful performance through a supportive role on the production crew. This year, I personally witnessed his ability to engage and entertain both peers and teachers in the classroom with his distinctive, uncanny talents. Not only can Win strum a guitar with musical ease, he can captivate an audience's attention on a public platform through his strength as an expressive out loud reader and presenter. After completing the building trades program offered through BOCES, Win plans to acquire a career as a heating and air conditioning technician. Win recognizes and appreciates the influence his parents and family have had on his success, which is a statement that further exemplifies his humane attributes. There is no doubt that this young man has a promising future ahead. Congratulations, Winfield.
2022 graduate, Eleanor Mayon Sheehan. Ellie is the child of Tiffany St. Clair Sheehan. Scholar athlete, world champion, president, and vice president are just a few of the titles Ellie's been called throughout her high school career. She has been a member of the varsity soccer and softball teams, high school chorus, jazz band, marching band, Odyssey of Fun, and Ducos, as well as countless other clubs and activities, both in and out of school. It's no wonder she was recognized as most involved by her peers in this year's yearbook. On top of her impressive academic resume, she also gives back so much to her community as a volunteer, cleaning up the Templeton Cemetery, coaching soccer, teaching pre-K, and participating in clothing and food drives. Ellie was one of my AP students during the beginning of the COVID pandemic. We had to learn how to take a new exam at home before we could even Zoom. She had handled that and other challenges without missing a beat, and her ability to adapt to those changes will serve her well in the future. I'm very proud of her academic accolades, but more importantly, I'm so very proud of her integrity and drive to make the world a better place. As you go on to study communications at Boston University, keep your focus, but also make sure to keep your kindness in heart. You are one of a kind and also quite an amazing karaoke partner. Congratulations.
2022 graduate Isabel Rose Kernan. Isabel is a child of Nancy and James Kernan. During her time at Geneseo, Isabel was a distinguished student in the National Honor Society while exploring several recreational opportunities offered by the school. While on the track and field team, she participated in the dash, high jump, and even attempted pole vaulting, in addition to running cross country for a few years. Isabel's well-rounded character and fresh perspective has been influenced by her memorable travels that provide a respectful cultural insight, along with the appreciation she possesses for outdoor activities, such as skiing and hiking, because of the existential growth they encourage. The avidity Isabel has for fashion correlates with her desire and recognition for individual expression. The positive disposition and work ethic Isabel portrayed as a 9th grader in my class 2 years ago has predictably evolved into the eccentric, strong-willed individual I was fortunate enough to reconnect with this year. In pursuit of a career as a high school English teacher, Isabel will begin her collegiate journey in the adolescent education program at Geneseo Community College. With honorable acknowledgement of Isabel's attributes, I know her future will be successful. Congratulations, Isabel.
2022 graduate, Joseph M. Hint. Joseph is the child of Brian Hint and the grandchild of Lily. Joseph joined GCS last year, and I first got to know him by helping him prepare for U.S. history. He did not miss becoming part of the GCS community and joined the football team, as well as the indoor track, running the 300-meter, 4x1 relay, 55-meter, and 4x4 relay. Joseph has also enjoyed success in the Auto program at OCs. Joseph is a hard worker that has balanced school, sports, and working at McDonald's. This ability to multitask will serve him well in the future. He plans on working at the collision shop and continuing to build his work resume. Joseph, I know that with your work ethic, you will achieve success. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations.
2022 graduate, Rowan L. Bogdan. Rowan is the child of Chris Lawrence and Paula Bogdan. Rowan's versatile personality can be recognized through his involvement in a wide variety of extracurricular activities as a Geneseo student. Besides being a competitive member of Youth Club, he dedicated his time to track and field, football, and Boy Scouts. Rowan's interests in outdoor hobbies such as camping grew from his valuable experience as a CIT for a summer camp. However, his school record for the most consecutive days donning a Star Wars shirt was definitely a personal endeavor he proudly achieved while attending Geneseo. Furthermore, Rowan strongly encouraged me to watch the films, which led to interactions that highlighted his well-rounded and lovable character. Rowan consistently seeks to develop positive relationships and experiences that support his personal growth and well-being. The easygoing, uplifting energy portrayed by Rowan is infectious and noteworthy. Early on in the year, he expressed to me that a hard work ethic naturally develops when someone pursues an opportunity they are passionate about. Moving forward, Rowan plans to take advantage of the many possibilities his future has to offer that will support this mindset. May the force be with you. Congratulations, Rowan.
She's been a member of Odyssey of the Mind, Page Turners, Interscholastic Competition in English, or we call it ICE, Mathletics, Drama Club, National Honor Society, and do-gooders, winning numerous accolades for achievements, including being named AP Scholar with Distinction from the College Board. Rafia is the epitome of hard work and dedication. Her drive and determination translate into concrete action. Rafia is a published author in Salam magazine, where she writes for each issue's environmental features. She volunteers her time teaching children the Quran at Weekend School in the city of Rochester. Rafia also spearheaded information campaigns for her fellow students at GCS, highlighting Ramadan, Black History, and Asian American History Months. People notice her academic excellence, but what outshines that is her huge heart, her genuine concern and compassion, and her determination to make the world a better place will continue to impact others as she moves on to Cornell University, where she will study applied economics and management at the Dyson School of Business. Congratulations.
Graduate Joshua Perez Silva. Joshua is a child of Felicita Silva and Gilberto Rivera. Throughout his time at Geneseo, Joshua has been an enthusiastic and passionate teammate while furthering his education through the BOCES Culinary Arts program. He often covered left field as an outfielder on the baseball team, but faithfully and impetuously seeks any opportunity to enhance his skills as a basketball player. The echo bounce of a controlled dribble, a quick transitional squeak of a sneaker, or a rewarding swish at the end of a foul through provide an environment where Josh was able to share his love of the sport with teammates, coaches, and the community. Due to the growth he experienced, Josh received the Most Improved Player at the end of the season. Moving forward, Josh will be pursuing a career in the workforce after graduation. He plans to begin his future working for a landscaping company, but with his range of skills and interests, I know Josh will achieve any individual success he pursues. Congratulations, Joshua.
2022 graduate Sydney Ann Marie Matthews. Sydney is the child of Julie and Jeffrey Matthews. Sydney was highly involved in activities at GCS. She played JV and varsity soccer and was named captain twice, named exceptional senior, and helped lead the soccer team to a sectional Class C2 championship and an undefeated season in 2020. Sydney was also captain for varsity swim team, competed in varsity track and field, and played JV and varsity softball. She ran the soundboard and was the stage manager and secretary for Drama Club. She was also the secretary for 7 school clubs and competed at the very highest levels in high school athletics, ice, and page turners. As a longtime volunteer in our school and community, Sydney received bronze and silver awards and is working on her gold award in Girl Scouts. She has been honored as a National Merit Scholarship Commended Student, was named AP Scholar with Honor Award, and is the valedictorian of the class of 2022. In addition to all that, Sydney enjoys making and selling friendship bracelets, running, and watching Friends and Marvel movies, and of course, Ooey Gooey, cheesy. The best part about Sydney is that she consistently achieves at an incredibly high level despite all of these constraints to her time, always striving to achieve as high as possible without seeking attention in any way. Fittingly, Sydney earned the Unsung Hero Award for Drama Club, but realistically, she deserves this award for all of GCS as well. She will be sorely missed around Geneseo for her kindness, leadership, determination, and level of excellence. Next fall, Sydney will attend MIT to major in aerospace engineering in hopes of working for NASA. Clearly, there are no limits to the possibilities for this truly talented student. Congratulations.
Graduate Andrew Hale Slade. Andrew is the child of Gage and Roger Slade. A gifted athlete, Andrew participates in cross country and was captain of the ski team and attended states this year. Musically, Andrew was in chorus and played the alto saxophone in concert band, jazz band, and marching band. Andrew's a wonderful golfer and one evening this spring, he participated in a golf match at Silver Lake that conflicted with an extended marching band rehearsal that same evening, which he was excused from. A testament to his commitment and dedication, Andrew finished his golf match, which I believe he won, came back to Geneseo, and immediately jumped in for the remainder of our rehearsal. Outside of school, Andrew worked at Beaches Lake Campground and helped his mother with her horse boarding business. Andrew also enjoys racing sailboats with his father on Cuba Lake. In the fall, Andrew will be attending St. Bonaventure University to study bioinformatics. Congratulations, Andrew.
2022 graduate Jack Wood. Jack is the child of Jennifer and Christopher. Jack is always optimistic, calm, and determined. While quiet demeanor, Jack is a leader by example, especially on the soccer field. He was named captain of the varsity team twice, was an LCAA League Award winner and LCAA All-Star, and also helped lead his team to a sectional title en route to state finals appearance in 2018. Challenges only furthered Jack's resolve to better himself. He improved his soccer skills by playing on travel teams, and he was a 2018 Presidential Education Award for outstanding educational growth. He even taught himself how to play guitar. Jack's favorite subjects are Spanish, math, and physics. He's been a dedicated member of the euchre club, chess club, do-gooders, and chorus. Jack feels most at home in nature and challenges himself there as well, with hikes in the Adirondacks and rock climbing. He also explored nature through our local Earthwise Club at school. Jack also enjoys reading and dancing through the night. He gives back to his community through service, rebuilding a historic wall in Geneseo, serving at a soup kitchen in Rochester, and helping to clean out a basement of St. Mary's Church in Geneseo. Jack is a very kind, loyal, and personable friend to all. We will all miss him next fall when Jack will pursue a degree in engineering from Clarkson University. Congratulations, Jack.
2022 graduate, Nicholas Rocco Staple. Nicholas is the child of Mary Catherine Calabresi and Glenn Staple. Nicholas is the recipient of extensive athletic accolades, including being a 3-time cross-country MVP, competing in the state meet for cross-country in 11th and 12th grade, second place finish at sectionals his junior year, 2-time swimming MVP, school record in the 400 freestyle relay, and first place at sectionals in the 400 freestyle relay. He was also the catcher for the varsity baseball team. Musically, Nicholas played trumpet in the concert band, jazz band, and marching band, where he performed taps at the Geneseo Memorial Day Parade along with the fellow trumpet player. Outside of school, Nicholas was a GCS lifeguard for Morning Lab Swim and a cook at Giovanni's Pizza and Pasta. Nicholas enjoys hunting, fishing, smoking meat, and exploring the outdoors, which brings me to a point where I got to learn something from Nicholas. My wife and I recently moved into a house in the middle of nowhere. Not used to that type of quiet living, I began to hear sounds outside I'd never heard before. Well, I began recording some of these sounds, and I would play these recordings for Nicholas, and he could always identify for me what animal was making the sound, generally putting my mind at ease. In the fall, Nicholas will be attending RIT, Engineering Technology Exploration, and hopes to become a civil engineer in the future. Congratulations, Nicholas.
2022 graduate, Alexander Jose Augusta. Alexander is the child of Shannon Jose Augusta. AJ played high school and travel team ice hockey through all 4 years of high school. He was named captain of his high school team for 2 years, selected to the exceptional senior team, named second team All-Star, named to the Rochester All-Star team, and helped win the 2022 Scotty Bowman Cup for the Rochester senior team. AJ played JV soccer for 2 years and varsity soccer for 3 years, where he was named the exceptional senior team, was the 2021 LCN Protector of the Pipes Award winner, and helped his team win sectionals en route to a state finals appearance in 2018. AJ was also a member of the starting 16 in golf for 2 years, and a member of chorus, chess team, euchre club, and NJHS and NHS. In his spare time, AJ likes to play games, spend time with friends, and read books. AJ is very quick-witted and will break out a joke in class, or will get down to some dance moves and hobbies. We will miss AJ next year as he attends SUNY Oswego to study adolescent education with his hope of becoming a history teacher. Congratulations, Alex.
2022 graduate Kirsten Diane Davin. Kirsten is the child of Andrew and Crystal Davin. A multi-talented athlete, Kirsten played volleyball, softball, participated in the discus and shot put events for track and field, and was a member of the sectional champion soccer team. As well as being a scholar athlete, Kirsten is a dedicated student of the fine arts. She participated in chorus, concert band, and jazz band, was on the running crew for several drama club productions, participated in the Drama Club Showcase, and was selected for and participated in the 2022 Geneseo Valley School Music Association Senior High All-County Band on flute. She also performed musical accompaniment with the elementary chorus at their winter concert. Kirsten is a member of the Girl Scouts, the National Honor Society, and works at the Geneseo Movie Theater. Outside of school, she also enjoys boating, camping, and training work with her dog, Rocky. In the fall, Kirsten plans on attending Monroe Community College for 2 years for health studies, then transferring to a 4-year school to become an occupational therapist. Congratulations, Kirsten.
2022 graduate Giovanni chose Giovanni is the child of Keith and Tracy Kroger. Giovanni is a student who is go with the flow attitude and fun loving nature, bring a positive energy to the school and is extracurriculars. Gio was a member of our football, baseball, and golf teams during his high school years. He can also be seen regularly supporting our other athletic teams as a dedicated member of the Blue Crew. His hard work and dedication to his sports endeavors was acknowledged when he was awarded Most Improved in football this year. When Gio is in school, he can be seen attached at the hip with his sidekick Eric, or sneaking in some text messages as he was awarded Best Romance and Sneakiest Text for Flying His Fears. Gio spent his free time working at Livingston Lanes, party man catering, and construction jobs. When he isn't partaking in extracurriculars and work, he loves to spend time with his family and friends and relax on the lake in the summer. After graduation, Gio will be moving to Florida, where he intends to obtain his realtor's license and pursue a career in real estate. Congratulations, Gio.
2022 graduate Mariana Justenia Gladbach. Mariana is the child of Tiffany Lighthouse. While at Geneseo, Mariana always brightened the hallways with her sweet smile and kindness. She was a cheerleader for 4 years and was named the Exceptional Senior this year for her outstanding attitude, effort, and leadership she brought to the squad. Her favorite thing about cheerleading was spending time with her teammates and winning competitions. Outside of school, she enjoys coloring, reading, drawing, listening to music, going on walks, hanging out with her mom, and spending time with friends. Mariana graduated from the Bosse's Culinary Arts program. Her love of cooking comes from spending time in the kitchen with her aunt. Their specialty dish is chicken Alfredo. After graduation, Mariana plans to get a job in a restaurant. Her dream is to own a restaurant with her aunt so they can always cook together. Congratulations, Mariana. 2022 graduate Cameron George King. Cameron is the child of Kyle and Elise King. Cameron is a kind and compassionate student who has been an integral member of many activities here at GCS. Cameron has been a dedicated member of Geneseo's varsity football, wrestling, and golf teams. His ability to work hard to reach his goals and help his teams is evident in his success in multiple different positions on the football team and his accomplishments in wrestling. While participating on the varsity wrestling team, Cameron has placed at both sectional and LCAA tournaments, including first place in the LCAA KP tournament, and participated in state qualifiers. In addition to his participation in athletics, Cameron has also been a member of the Euchre and ski clubs. Outside of school, he enjoys an array of hobbies, including snowboarding, longboarding, art, physical fitness, hunting, and hiking. In the fall, Cameron plans to go to college to obtain a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Afterwards, his goal is to either become a travel nurse or return to school to work towards a master's degree to become a nurse practitioner. Congratulations, Cameron. 2022 participating in Odyssey of the Mind in kindergarten. She was a world finalist a whopping 9 times, and her team was crowned world champions for the 2021 season. She didn't stop there though. She was captain of her varsity volleyball and softball team, the treasurer of NJHS, vice president of both the class of 2022 and do-gooders. Aside from her previously mentioned Odyssey World Champion trophy, she has also been named a Scholar Athlete, received the Playmaker Award for hockey, received the Renata Huska Award in 2020 for Odyssey of the Mind, and her classmates named her the biggest gamer for her love of Fortnite. Outside of school, she played Livingston Blues hockey for 15 years, where she had 2 undefeated seasons, was on the Western New York Bantam champion team, and even started the first all-girls team for the Livingston Blues organization. She enjoys spending time with her 2 parents, Leslie and Bandit, and traveling to attend concerts. In the fall, Taylor will attend Alfred State to study forensic science in hopes to one day work in a crime lab or as a crime scene investigator for NYPD and eventually the FBI. She will also be playing softball for Alfred State. Congratulations, Taylor.
Graduate, Kelly Catherine Dorothy Clark. Kelly is the child of Michael and Catherine Clark. Kelly is a hardworking and diligent student whose commitment to her classwork and extracurriculars is commended. Kelly may have joined us in Geneseo a little later than the rest of her peers, but she had no problem fully immersing herself in all of the activities that we have to offer. During high school, Kelly was a member of the ski club, Earthwise Club, the varsity swim, and cross-country teams. She also has been an active participant in volunteer work through her participation in Girl Scouts. She's volunteered at the local food bank, helped with the scrap metal cut, gardened at the senior center, and completed the 50-yard challenge, in which she helped with various lawn-care activities for 50 members of our community who are in need of assistance. Kelly's compassion, diligence, and perseverance will be missed by all as she leaves Geneseo. Her passion for learning will certainly take her far as she attends the University of Rochester next year to study biomechanical engineering. Congratulations, Kelly.
Graduate Jeffrey Scott Ellis. Jeffrey is the child of Angela and Mark Ellis. Jeffrey enjoys many outdoor activities, including snowboarding, bike riding, camping, fishing, hunting, and was even scuba diving certified. While at Geneseo, he played golf at the varsity level during his junior and senior years. He was also involved in Rotary, volunteered at the Genesee Valley Hunt Races, and worked at a restaurant for 2 years. This summer, Jeffrey will jumpstart his career with an internship in land surveying. This fall, he will attend Alfred State to study geometric engineering and land surveying. Although all of this may sound normal for a teenage boy, Jeffrey's high school journey was nothing but normal. He proudly stands here with us today after beating cancer all while maintaining good grades with a challenging course load through chemotherapy. It is no wonder that he was awarded the New York State Triple C Award for courage, character, and commitment. Jeffrey is kind, funny, driven, and always smiling. We are so thankful to call him a GCS graduate today. Congratulations, Jeffrey.
Eve is a friendly and outgoing student. You can always count on her to be waiting treat everyone with a smile and a genuine interest in getting to know others. He was an incredibly hard worker who has put forth tremendous effort while balancing her schoolwork, internships, and many hours at her job. This year, he completed 2 different marketing internships in our community with Howard Hanna in Live Tiles Marketing. Outside of school, he can be found her job at McDonald's, hanging out with her friends, baking, and spending time with her 2 cats, Misty and Andrew. This year, her peers voted her sneakiest texter because no matter where you see her, there's a strong possibility that she'll be trying to send text messages without anyone noticing. Her bright personality and caring nature will be missing in college. Next year, you will be taking a gap year to explore places outside New York and determine her future career path, which could potentially be in real estate. Congratulations, Eve.
(2022) graduate, Samuel Jason Genova. Samuel is the child of Angela Genova and Jason Genova. While at Geneseo, Samuel played football for GCS as a center, guard, and defensive tackle, and was a member of the track team, throwing the shot and disc. In middle school, he participated in modified basketball and baseball. His favorite subjects were history and art. Outside of school, he volunteered at youth football games and worked at McDonald's. Samuel has achieved grades that landed him on the honor roll and high honor roll. He enjoys hanging out with friends, playing sports and video games, making skits, and painting. Samuel is a team player both in and out of the classroom setting. He was an active participant in classroom discussions and activities, particularly in social studies classes. He will be fondly remembered by his peers for his sense of humor and by his teachers as a student who persevered through challenges. This fall, Samuel will be going to SUNY Geneseo for adolescent education in history and may minor in communications. Congratulations, Samuel.
While coaching Bianca on modified volleyball, I quickly realized this is a person who's driven, competitive, hardworking, and maybe most importantly, an amazing teammate. Bianca still possesses all of those qualities today, along with many more positive attributes. Bianca went on to be a valued member of the varsity volleyball team, where she became the team's libero. She was also team captain for 3 years. Bianca is always pushing herself to be better, and she does this gracefully and with hard work. Speaking of hard work and dedication, Bianca has managed to hold down several jobs while still tackling a challenging school schedule. She worked at Morgan Estates for 3 years, is now at Dunkin' Donuts, and babysits before and after school. Despite being awarded the sneakiest texter award by her peers, Bianca always managed to excel in her classes. When Bianca does have some downtime, she enjoys hanging out with friends and family, working out, going to the beach, reading, swimming, hiking, and of course, cuddling with her cat and 3 dogs. After graduation, Bianca will be attending St. John Fisher College, majoring in nursing, with an end goal of becoming a registered nurse. Congratulations, Bianca.
2022 graduate Harrison Robert Oliver. Harrison is the child of Kevin and Yvonne Oliver and Carrie and Lee McKinney. Harrison has served the school and community by being a member of our cross-country, alpine skiing, and golf teams. He was a contributing member of 4 of our district's esteemed theatrical productions. He also worked for the Junior National Association for the Deaf and Advocacy Group for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. He plans to attend RIT this fall, where he will be pursuing a degree in engineering. Harrison is the epitome of grit. At the beginning of the year, he became quite frustrated with how the year in physics was going. He fell into the trap of comparing himself to others, was at a loss as to how to improve. He began staying with me every other day to work tirelessly in developing quality study habits. Since then, he has regained his confidence and has exceeded his own expectations. Harrison's approach to adversity is admirable, and there is no doubt in my mind that many doors will be opened to him because of his dedication to persevere through the rigor needed to fully develop as a student and as a contributing member of society. Congratulations, Harrison.
(2022) graduate Ashlyn P. Truesdale. Ashlyn is the child of Tara Button and Rob Truesdale. I was fortunate enough to have Ashlyn in 7th grade and then in the acting class this year. Many things changed between middle school and senior year, but two things that didn't change about Ashlyn are her amazing work ethic and kind heart. Ashlyn was a valued member of NJHS and NHS, where she helped her community by cleaning up Temple Hill Cemetery and helping with the Wadsworth Fall Restoration Project. In addition, Ashlyn helped out with Food Link and the local food bank. In the classroom, Ashlyn excelled at every task she set her mind to, another attribute of Ashlyn that will serve her well in life post-high school. When not in the classroom, Ashlyn can be found reading, listening to music, embroidering, or learning anything about history, her favorite subject. Ashlyn also has a passion for traveling. She's been to Hawaii, Hilton Head, Michigan, and Maine, just to name a few. I know she plans on adding some more places to that list in the near future. After graduation, Ashlyn has plans to join the workforce and, of course, travel. Congratulations, Ashlyn.
2022 graduate Gavin Newland Stratton. Gavin is the child of Jessica and Paul Stratton. Gavin has served his school by being a member of a multitude of sports, which includes football, basketball, baseball, track, and golf. He further served our community by helping the Save the Ball organization, volunteering for our area youth football teams, and was employed at 2 high-end local restaurants. Gavin will be attending St. John Fisher this fall, where he plans to pursue a degree in optometry. Gavin is quite personable, and that is best reflected by the wide range of peers that surround him. His gregarious nature and friendly demeanor help to make our classrooms and athletic fields a better place to be. He has the knack to make others laugh, and in today's world, more of that is sorely needed. Gavin also has an impressive creative side that many aren't aware of. His artwork demonstrates a more thoughtful side of him that helps explain why he is so well liked by those that surround him, and we wish nothing but the best for him in the years to come. Congratulations, Gavin.
2022 graduate Bowen Alexander Walton.
Yeah, Bowen!
Bowen is the child of Tracy Broder. A few words that come to mind when I think of Bowen are easygoing, helpful, and kind. One thing I will always remember about Bowen is his infectious smile. He was always quick to say hello and smile at you in the hallway despite the many obstacles he has overcome while being a student here at GCS. This shows yet another amazing quality about Bowen, his ability to persevere in the face of adversity. Bowen attended the Automotive Technology program at BOCES, where he won the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence Award in Automobile Maintenance and Light Repair. When not in school, Bowen can be seen helping his neighbors and family with chores, playing video games, and fixing up cars. His time working in the automotive field sparked a passion for classic cars. Bowen's dream is to own a 1960s Lincoln Continental. I look forward to seeing him cruising around Geneseo in one someday. After graduation, Bowen plans to join the workforce with aspirations to work at American Rock Salt. Congratulations, Bowen.
2022 graduate Sophia Grimas Ijescas. Sophia is the child of Marion and Ann Grimas and Marion Ijescas. Sophia participated in 3 sports while here at GCS: soccer, basketball, and softball. She held a steady job at a local restaurant, volunteered at a nursing home in her spare time, and held an internship at a design company during which she helps with land planning and development. Sophia plans to attend the University of Massachusetts at Dartmouth, where she plans to major in interior design. Sophia is, above all else, someone that lightens the mood in any environment, and I mean any. She did, after all, sign up for both Regents and AP Physics. She had this incredible, almost palpable, aura of goodwill and positivity that surrounds her. This aura influences those around her so very much, and she needs to know that she makes the world a better place because of it. On top of that, her smile exudes a sense of peace, happiness, and tranquility that is deeply set in her soul. Really and truly, Sophia, you lead the pack when it comes to keeping morale up for those around you. You are wonderful with people of all ages and backgrounds, and there is no doubt in my mind that your positive attitude will carry you far in life. It is people like you that give us hope, and we thank you for being the influencer that this world truly needs. Congratulations, Sophia.
2022 graduate, Chloe Taylor Michelle Burnham. Chloe is the child of Danielle Kirchhoff and Robert Kirchhoff. When I think of Chloe, a few descriptions come to mind. She's extremely hardworking, kind to others, and is a lifelong learner. She also has quite a competitive streak, which she discovered while exploring one of her passions, running. Not only was Chloe a valued member of the cross-country team, but she went on to be recognized as a county all-star. Another passion of Chloe's is learning as many languages as possible. She often can be seen immersed in the many language learning apps that she utilizes. Chloe is currently working towards achieving fluency in Spanish, Norwegian, German, Swedish, Arabic, and ASL. I will always remember her laugh as I try to pronounce some of the new words she's learning. Chloe, your free-spirited, open-minded nature will be missed here at Geneseo, especially by me. Following graduation, Chloe will be attending Hugo College to major in ASL English Interpretation with career aspirations of becoming an ASL interpreter. Congratulations, Chloe.
(2022) graduate Nikola Prohorenko. Nikola is the child of Victor and Ann Prohorenko. His host parents this year were Jennifer O'Shea and Stuart Bailey. Nikola, known to his friends here as Nick, hails from the proud and strong country of Ukraine. Back home, he was involved in traditional Ukrainian dance for over a decade, helped with the organization and conduct of various school events and holidays, and played basketball for his school. While here, Nick played on the basketball team and helped spearhead a fundraising campaign for the people of Ukraine. Next year, he plans on being here again in safe harbor while he waits for the dust to settle. After which, he plans on studying engineering somewhere in the States. Nick started off the year, understandably, with a reserved composure and limited proficiency in the English language. This loving GCS community made short work of that. We now know the real Nick. Nick is witty, humorous, thoughtful, bright, caring, and overall decent human being. He may not know it, but in a very real way, both he and every one of us here are ambassadors to our respective countries. Every interaction with one another helps to forge our futures, and Nick has ensured that his country has been nobly represented. His loving family back home should be proud of him. His new and extended family, this GCS community, certainly is proud of him, and we look forward to his continued growth and development. Congratulations, Nick.
Joseph is the child of Joseph and Bettina DeBell. Throughout his time at Geneseo, Joe was an avid and valued participant in the music program. A member of chorus, band, orchestra, jazz band, pitchforks, and drama club, Joe made a second home out of the school's auditorium. He was a participant in the all-county band and chorus, served as vice president of the drama club for a year, participated in 13 drama club productions, won first place for his senior interscholastic competition in English monologue, and received the Future Star of Tomorrow Award. In addition to his many musical accomplishments, Joe was a talented sportsman. He played multiple positions on the varsity baseball team, was a co-captain of the boys cross-country team, and won the cross-country team award in 10th, 11th, and 12th grades. Joe did whatever he could to help those in need. His compassion, reliability, courage, and determination shine through in everything that he does. In the fall, Joe plans on attending St. Bonaventure University to study journalism with the goal of becoming a news reporter. It has been an honor and privilege to watch Joe grow into the young man he is today. It rhymes, sorry. Congratulations, Joe.
graduate Hayden Kelly. Hayden is the child of Raymond Salters, Randy Kelly, and Carolyn Hedges. Hayden was in my class 3 periods a day this year. Graphic design, video, and an independent study. We spent so much time together, he's either super sick of me or we've just become best friends. Hayden is also a beloved character at GCS where everyone knows him as Draco. Hayden was a standout for the GCS football team, playing defensive end and even received a few snaps at running back. I'd be nervous lining up in the stands across from this guy. When he's not hanging with his brothers, playing 2K, or whipping up a quarter pounder with cheese, he's working another hidden talent we discovered this year, music. Hayden studied garage band this year with DJ Mr. Antonucci. He could be seen in the Mac Lab all times of day making hip-hop beats all day long. He'd often bring in friends to hear what he was working on, and they were always impressed. For real, this kid is good. He was really good. Next year, Hayden will be joining the workforce, but I'm hoping we hear his work blasting from every speaker and earbud in the USA. Someone called Drake because Hayden is available. Congratulations, Hayden.
Graduate Sean Ryan McCackey. Sean is the child of Tracy and Mike McCackey. Throughout his time at Geneseo, Sean was known for his wonderful sense of humor and his positive attitude. Talking with Sean can always put a smile on anyone's face. These attributes came in handy on his varsity sports teams. Sean played outside mid, striker, and attacking mid through his 6 years as a Geneseo soccer player. He was a middle infield player for his baseball team. And for basketball, Sean played in a new position he called left bench. Given Sean's willingness to do whatever it takes to help his team succeed, it is no surprise that Sean won the team award for all 3 of his varsity sports. Sean's coaches had this to say about him. Sean would often go out of his way to help others. He was supportive, a hard worker, and he made the team better. Sean's passion for being involved and his love of baseball have been a part of who he is since he was a young boy. This year, Sean was the recipient of the Justin Harris Little League Memorial Scholarship. In the fall, Sean plans to attend Alfred State College to study construction management. We wish Sean all the best in his future endeavors. Congratulations.
Graduate Alexander Dominic Keeley. Xander is the child of Michael and Annette Keeley and Michelle and Patrick Underwood. Xander is a pretty amazing young man. He became one of the highlights of photo class this year with our daily NBA commentary at homeroom that sometimes went a little too long. Sorry about that during that class. To be honest, I should have recorded them for a podcast. I know Xander is very bright and has a future in broadcasting or podcasting, if he so chooses. Xander was on the swim team, played euchre club 1 time, and started a club called the Bully Busters, which is a crazy story you're going to have to ask him about, or I'll be up here for half an hour. Xander was also one of the top photo and video students of 2022 and was featured in our all-county competition. If this future comedian isn't dancing the night away or straight up chilling, he's probably watching the Toronto Raptors play basketball or doing Photoshop or playing video games. Next year, Xander plans on attending the University of Buffalo, the Bulls, for English education. Congratulations, Xander.
2022 graduate Luke Donovan Kingston. Luke is the child of Maureen Kingston and Robert Bell. During his time at Geneseo, Luke was heavily involved in the school's athletics, music, and drama programs. Luke served as the Drama Club's co-vice president, was a crew member for 3 productions, participated in the Earthwise Club, Euchre Club, Foreign Language Club, served as president of Do-Gooders, and sang in the high school chorus. Luke was a member of the varsity basketball and soccer teams and the varsity track team, which he captained for the last 2 years. He participated in throwing, long jump, high jump, and won the sectional title for shot put his junior year. Luke also won the Keuka College Junior Scholarship, was a league champion for both track and basketball, a scholar athlete, and was voted class dad by his peers. Luke stands out for his involvement in various clubs and activities, but also for his caring demeanor. He is a considerate, humorous, and sincere young man, and it has been a pleasure getting to work with Luke over the years. In the fall, Luke plans on attending SUNY Portland to study education with a concentration in history. We wish Luke all of the best. Congratulations.
2022 graduate Eric Allen Cole. Eric is the child of Tammy and Todd Cole. My relationship with Eric began about 12 years ago. Through that time, I've seen many highlights in his life. He played football, baseball, basketball, and golf, and excelled at each. A few highlights you may not know about Eric is that he is an incredible artist who has won all county honors this past year. Eric takes his craft very, very seriously. This year, he took on a leadership role in his art classes. He did this by exemplifying a strong work ethic and maturity. When the class got a little rowdy, he'd remind everyone to get back to work. Made my job easier. Wish I could keep him next year. This senior has taken time to mentor young artists like my son, for example, and foster their talent. Eric has become one of the hardest working students I've had. One of the true measures of effort and commitment is if students work on their craft without being asked or assigned or required. Eric not only did all of his projects for me, but he would make additional 2 or 3 a month just because he wanted to. He even taught himself animation on his own and created his own incredible short film. Eric loves spending time with family, fishing, traveling, and seeing the world. These interests will converge next year as he travels to Florida to attend Florida Atlantic University to study photography and art. Congratulations, Eric.
Graduate Regina Maria Cucciara. Regina is the child of Joan and Todd Cucciara. While attending Geneseo, Regina did her best to stay busy. She served as secretary and treasurer for Drama Club, played 3 sports, was in the National Honor Society, Brainstormers, Mathletics, Do-Gooders, vice president of the Student Council, a yearbook editor, participated in the interscholastic competition in English, worked as co-treasurer of the class of 2022, and performed in every single musical ensemble that is offered at GCS, leading her to win the most musical senior superlative this year. Some of Regina's greatest attributes are her thoughtfulness and enthusiasm, attributes that often lead her to doing whatever she can to help others. I personally know that the phrase, "Ask Regina," can often be heard at school, showing Regina's involvement around our district. Knowing this about her, it is not surprising to learn that she has been the recipient of the Team Award and Blue Devil Award for varsity basketball, the Livingston County Team Recognition Award, the Eastman School Music Award, and the Notre Dame Club of Rochester Junior of the Year Award. In the fall, Regina plans to attend SUNY Geneseo for business administration. I'm sure we can expect wonderful things from her. Congratulations, Regina.
2022 graduate Zachary James McGavro. Zach is the child of Janie Lewis and Mark McGavro. For those of you who don't know Zachary, I'm not sure how many of those there are, but he is a multi-talented young man. He runs for the cross-country team and our track teams, sings in chorus, plays the piano, and is involved in many, many clubs too. A few of those are Do-Gooders, NHS, Student Council. He's also an all-county artist and was the main force behind the Blue Devil show. But Zachary is also known for 2 additional talents that are very important. Zachary has the ability to draw from memory, that's the key, from memory, the map of every single country on Earth. Zach has drawn maps on the walls of nearly every social studies class at school. The other talent Zachary has is sign making. Zach has created an estimated 100 signs, but I bet he knows the exact number. Don't ask at the end. An estimated 100 signs for different events at school. I bet he'll let you know exactly. The icing on the cake with making these signs is he has the uncanny ability to write in any font on command. You tell him Comic Sans, he's got it. You tell him Times New Roman, he's got it. The weirdest one, you say Mr. Antonucci's handwriting, he's got it. He handed me a card the other day and he said, I wrote it in your favorite font. I looked at the card, it was my name written in my handwriting. Anyway, next year Zach plans on attending SUNY Geneseo for graphic design. Congratulations to the sign-making senior.
So far, I have made 48 signs this school year.
2022 graduate Jason Scott Hammond. Jason is the child of Pam and Tim Hammond. At Geneseo, Jason is known for his consideration and big heart, and for being a kind and supportive friend. I have often witnessed demonstrations of Jason's caring nature during his time in the drama club, where he was always willing to lend a hand to those who need it. I personally just yell, Jason, and he comes running. Knowing this about him, it is no surprise that Jason has been the recipient of 5 sportsmanship awards while here at Geneseo. The Team Award and League All-Star Awards for varsity swimming, the Exceptional Senior and All-Tournament Awards for varsity soccer, and the League All-Star Award for varsity golf. He's also the recipient of the Cupid College Junior Award and was a member of the National Junior Honor Society. Jason's passion for helping others even spills into his life outside of school. In the summer, Jason can be found working and helping the children at Geneseo's Summer Rec program. He was a Boy Scout for many years and even served as a youth representative for the Staff Parish Relations Committee for the Geneseo Methodist Church. In the fall, Jason plans on attending Finger Lakes Community College for engineering science. He then hopes to continue his education studying electrical engineering. Congratulations, Jason.
2022 graduate Jasmine Marie Stone. Jasmine is grateful for the support of her extended family and friends who are celebrating with her here today. If I could use one word to describe Jasmine, it would be tenacious. Numerous times this year, when the deck was stacked against her, Jasmine battled back to make it to the finish line, graduation, and I could not be more proud. She undoubtedly honed this determined, persistent spirit through her employment at first McDonald's and then TJ Maxx. But there's another side to Jasmine as well, a more creative and easygoing side. Jasmine enjoys drawing and painting, writing and reading. She enjoys time in nature, going for walks and hikes. With dreams of becoming a travel nurse, Jasmine is ready to take on the world after graduation. Her plan is to enroll in courses at Geneseo Community College while also continuing to work. Congratulations, Jasmine.
2022 graduate Isabella Celine Kilmer Boyce. Isabella is the child of Elena Boyce and T.J. Clark. Izzy has a strong sense of self and has spent her time as a Geneseo student honing her skills in articulation and self-expression. She is passionate about debate, politics, and human rights and is often willing to engage in conversation about topics in which she believes strongly. During high school, Izzy began her employment career at Dunkin' Donuts and now works at her father's coffee shop, Kilmer Cafe, even though she doesn't drink coffee. In her free time, Izzy has become an aerialist, utilizing aerial silks, a form of gravity-defying creative movement featuring a column of fabric draped overhead on which she demonstrates acrobatic. Next year, Izzy plans to attend Geneseo Community College for 2 years in order to complete her general education
Serena Lee Elhouse. Serena is the child of Jennifer Johnson Pettit and Gary Elhouse. Serena is the most recent addition to this graduating class, as she joined our ranks halfway through her senior year, and we were so lucky to get her. At her previous school, Serena played JV softball and was a member of the Criminal Justice Club. She let her creative side shine, taking ballet lessons for 2 years, and also as a student in the school's TV production class. Additionally, Serena was a volunteer firefighter for a little over 3 years. Outside of school, when she has some time to herself, Serena enjoys reading, painting, and learning more about people. She is an outdoor enthusiast who likes going for walks and is especially fond of the winter months. Over the years, Serena has worked at Taco Bell and also at the YMCA as a teacher's aide. Because of this track record of reliability, coupled with her caring demeanor, I know that she will be successful as she continues to work after high school. Congratulations, Serena.
While a student at GCS, Ada has excelled both artistically and academically. Voted by her peers as the next Van Gogh, Ada's art has been wowing audiences for years, winning for several awards, including a Best in Show from the Geneseo Council of the Arts. Athletically, Ada was the leader on the soccer team for their Section 5 championship in 2020, and again for the runner-up finish in 2021, while also helping her track and field team to the Section 5 championship this spring. Ada was a member of National Honor Society's Do-Gooders Club and served on the costume crew, running crew, and ensemble and running club. However, it is outside of school where some of Ada's true passions lie. She served as an acolyte and crucifer for St. Michael's Church and traveled with her youth group on a mission trip to Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Ada is very invested in the environment and conservation and enjoys spending her time hiking and practicing sustainability, moving toward a zero-waste lifestyle. In the fall, Ada will take her talents to Sewanee, University of the South, nestled amongst 13,000 mountain acres atop the Cumberland Plateau in Tennessee. There, she plans to major in environment and sustainability in order to address complex environmental issues from a variety of perspectives and guide positive changes in our world. Congratulations, Ada.
2022 graduate Austin Dwayne Brown. Austin is the child of Jamie Brown and David Brown. Austin is a caring, energetic, imaginative individual who enjoys coming to school to spend time with friends and working as part of a team. He has a good sense of humor and a great selection of hats, even though some of them are New England Patriots hats. Outside of school, Austin enjoys playing video games, blacksmithing, and watching YouTube videos and movies. He also has a real knack for mechanics, which was how he achieved success in the BOCES Career in Tech Auto Mechanic program over the past 2 years. Austin thoroughly enjoys working on the cars and learning the skills that will lead to future accomplishments in the field. After high school, Austin plans to work for a while. He's interested in eventually going to college, where he hopes to learn more about his top 3 interests: auto mechanics, business management, and video game design. Congratulations, Austin.
2022 graduate Rogan Kevin. Rogan is a child of challenge. In her time as a Blue Devil, Rogan has been a dedicated student athlete. On the academic front, she was a member of National Honor Society, volunteered to the Do-Gooders Club, and represented her fellow graduates as their class vice president. Athletically, Rogan was an exam with the soccer coach and basketball court, helping lead her soccer teams to the Section 5 championship in 2020 and a runner-up finish in 2021, while being named an LCAA All-Star and exceptional season for both soccer and basketball. However, it is Rogan's kindness and ability to care about others that sets her apart. She is close with her family and friends and is always willing to
qualities gives back to the community by acting as a volunteer youth soccer coach and youth soccer referee, inspiring the next generation. At the end of the summer, Berlin will venture to Canyon University in Erie, Pennsylvania to become the Golden Knights and be in the selective 5-year physician assistant program. Congratulations, Berlin.
2022 graduate, Natalie Carolyn Johnston.
Natalie!
Natalie has been an active participant and volunteer in our school and community. A member of NJHS and NHS, she participated in service projects with United Way, the Food Pantry, and FoodLink, among others. Natalie also played JV soccer and softball during her early high school years. Outside of school, she was no stranger to commitment and hard work. Natalie has been employed at the Beachcomber, worked at the Hemlock Fair for a couple of summers, and is currently working at Subway. But what makes Natalie stand out from all her peers is her tremendous success in the BOCES building trades course over the past 2 years. She was a trailblazer in the program, helping to build a barn, a pavilion, and an entire huge house. Natalie's aptitude in the skilled trades is vast. That's why, after graduation, she plans to take a few welding classes just to try it out and see if she likes it. She then might decide to continue with that or give something else a try. One thing's for sure, Natalie will undoubtedly be highly successful in whatever field she chooses. Congratulations, Natalie.
How about another big round of applause for our students? Good afternoon. My name's Mike Sells. I'm the middle school, high school principal. Again, I just want to thank the senior class. It's just been phenomenal in so many ways. At the conclusion of my remarks, class will exit the auditorium. I ask that all spectators please allow the class to completely exit the auditorium before leaving your seats. On behalf of our school and community, there are a few people I need to thank for their contributions to make this such a wonderful day. Garden Club of Geneseo for the beautiful flower arrangements, Chris Tanalia, the photographer for today's ceremony. Not only is Chris sacrificing her time to be with us here today, she is also donating her services by making it free of charge to GCS. So thank you, Chris. Sam and Will Chandler, for all your work with the sound and lights. We were a little worried about that. You guys did a great job. Thank you. Kim Roscoff, she's somewhere way up there. She's doing a video for today, so those that can't be here are able to enjoy the ceremony. Thank you, Kim. Mr. Davis, Mr. Forrester, and the GCS maintenance staff for getting the facilities ready today. I would also like to recognize the Geneseo Central Education Fund for all the support they have provided to the members of the senior class, as well as our entire district. The financial support that the organization has provided to our school have benefited students here today and across all grade levels. So thank you, GCEF. Julie Matthews and Mark Sullivan for your time and efforts in putting together a wonderful senior slideshow. Tiffany Lee, Eric Sheener, co-chairs Billy and Amanda Daniel for organizing a special night on the Senior Bash. Thank you. Other members of the Planning Committee, Shannon Augusta, Joan Johnston, Crystal Davin, for their tremendous contributions to the bash as well. Thank you. And of course, Elementary Secretary Tara Lund for all of her work organizing the building and transportation needs. So thank you for that. Fundraising. And I was told none of this bash could have happened without the help of Pam Hammond. So Pam, thank you. Thank you for letting me get through. I have several more to do, but I appreciate your patience. Kathy Mackey, Joan Henson, and Pam Hammond once again for all your hard work with the diplomas and program. Thank you. Flowers and fellow administrators for your continued support, especially Assistant Principal and Athletic Director Mr. Feely for what you do for our students, and Mr. Holt as well for taking care of all the technology needs today and throughout the school year. So thank you to the administrators. I'd like to thank and recognize the Board of Education for the many hours they volunteer to serve our school community. Your dedication and commitment to our students and staff are instrumental to our success. So thank you very much. And again, the teacher presenters. I can't thank you enough. Some people, the school year ended yesterday, but you needed one more day to help out. And thank you so much. You do a great job supporting our students today and throughout the school year. Thank you. Senior class advisors, Carrie Coleman and Tara DeVay. The students enjoyed a terrific senior day full of fun activities. They also organized an amazing junior senior prom at the Geneseo River Reception Center in Mount Morris. In addition, the class of 2022 had a memorable senior trip to the Riding High Resort at Lake George, New York. So thank you for your great work on behalf of the senior class. And Herman for playing the piano today, and Mrs. Howard for the quality of work for preparing our awesome senior chorus. So thank you very much. Last one here. The biggest thank you to Mrs. Schoen for the many hours spent organizing this memorable commencement ceremony. The attention and detail Mrs. Schoen puts into this event allows us to share in a unique and special graduation ceremony. Mrs. Schoen spent countless hours reviewing student files, rehearsing speeches, and organizing teacher presentations. Thank you, Mrs. Schoen. Unfortunately, for the entire GCS school community, we will be saying goodbye to not only a special group of seniors, some very long-time talented staff members as well. On behalf of the students and staff at Geneseo, I would like to congratulate and thank elementary teachers Doreen Adrian, Lynn Hooker, high school teacher Linda Brocky for the many years of service and support you provided to GCS students throughout the year. Thank you. Special recognition and congratulations to our registrar, Joan Henson, who is retiring this year as well. Joan has been the face of our organization for many years. Literally, Joan is the first staff member families meet when they arrive at GCS. I couldn't think of a kinder, more thoughtful, and amazing person to welcome new families to our district. Joan performed countless duties for our district and will be extremely difficult to replace. The level of competency that Joan brought to her job is truly off the charts. So congratulations and thank you, Joan Henson. Unfortunately, GCS will have another big void to fill next year due to retirement. Elementary Principal Kelly Satori will be departing our district after serving 30-plus years in the field of education. Mrs. Satori did a remarkable job as leader in our school and community. The passion, commitment, dedication, and love for people that Mrs. Sator brought to work every day was unparalleled. She worked relentlessly on supporting her students and staff. I will greatly miss Kelly as a friend, colleague, and role model for all future educators. Thank you, Kelly. And a special thanks to the class of 2022. Each year I pick a word or theme that appropriately represents the graduating class. This year's theme is spirit. Jurgen Klopp, known as one of the best managers in the world, was quoted as saying, "If you want special results, you have to feel special things and do special things together." You can speak about spirit, or you can live it. Together, this class had tremendous spirit, and were able to accomplish things that many educators feared would take years to turn around. For example, the COVID-19 pandemic significantly harmed school spirit nationwide. School leaders across the country noticed attendance at athletic events, extracurricular events had significantly declined. School dances became extinct. And overall school spirit rapidly vanished. Personally, I wasn't sure when it would return to GCS. Amazingly, the class of 2022 brought back tremendous school spirit in 1 year. Together, they rallied to organize dances, attend extracurricular events, and lift spirits throughout our hallways. You would see members of the 2022 senior class everywhere, cheering on our entire school population to bring pride and joy back to our school. Spending time with this class of 2022 on the senior trip was special. Watching them gather throughout the day and night was comforting. The support and care they provided to each other was heartwarming. The legendary Anne Franklin said, "In the long run, the sharpest weapon of all is a kind and gentle spirit." I can't thank you enough for your efforts and accomplishments. You have paved the way for all the underclassmen to benefit from the standard that you have established. In addition to their success in enhancing our school climate, this class has also celebrated many special achievements. We have students achieve academically at the highest level. Obviously, 9 teams attended and succeeded at world competitions. We've had athletic champions, award-winning musicians, and drama club participations. The Geneseo school community is proud and honored to be part of your special accomplishments and awards that you have earned throughout your years at GCS. I'm confident the class of 2022, your spirit will not end when you walk out the doors today. This group of individuals will make valuable contributions in many areas of our society. Legendary Olympian Wilma Rudolph summed it up best when she stated, "Never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of human spirit. We are all the same in this notion. The potential for greatness lives within each of us." The class of 2022 has been very involved in community service organizations as well, caring and helping others. At this time, I would like to thank all the parents and guardians for your support of our school and students. The love and nurturing that you have provided to these students have allowed them to reach the highest level of success throughout their years at GCS. I would like to wish all the seniors a life full of health and happiness in all your future endeavors. On behalf of the entire school community, again, I want to thank you for all you have done for our school. Congratulations, seniors. You may stand. Now moving the right to left. You have graduated. In closing, special thank you to all the families and friends for joining us on this special celebration. I know it's a long ceremony, but it's so important to honor such a great group of students. Parents, you should be extremely proud for all that you've done for these students over the years. Your guidance and support have allowed them to be successful. To all, have a wonderful summer and be safe. Thank you again.
Boy,